Paul Reubens, better known by his alter ego, the widely eccentric but delightfully entertaining Pee-Wee Herman, was a charismatic force in the comedy world. On July 30th, 2023, the world bid a tearful goodbye to this iconic and fiercely talented performer. Facts First presents Pee-Wee Herman has died. His cause of death is just sad. Early life and rise to stardom. Born as Paul Reubens August 27, 1952, in Peekskill, New York, Paul Reubens, as he was later known, found his early life framed by a vibrant cultural environment. His parents, Judy and Milton, encouraged his exposure to varied forms of entertainment, with the annual Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus in their adopted hometown of Sarasota, Florida, being a highlight of his childhood. This early taste of performance and spectacle sparked a curiosity in young Reubens. After his move to California in the 70s, he pursued a formal education in drama at the California Institute of the Arts. Here he began to shape his performance style and comedic timing. His exploration of comedy in time led him to join the renowned improvisational comedy group, the Groundlings. Within this talented collective, Reubens honed his skills and developed an array of characters for their sketch comedy routines. It was amidst this creative churn that Pee-Wee Herman emerged, a character who soon captured hearts nationwide. Pee-Wee Herman, with his signature laugh, zany gray suit, and oversized red bow tie, wasn't an overnight sensation. The character evolved gradually. Reubens refined Pee-Wee through countless performances, slowly crafting the details that later became hallmarks of his now iconic act. The dedicated efforts eventually paid off in 1981 when the Pee-Wee Herman Show, a stage production showcasing the character, was met with critical acclaim. Riding the waves of this success, he set his sights on Hollywood. In collaboration with a fresh-faced Tim Burton, Reubens brought Pee-Wee to the silver screen with Pee-Wee's Big Adventure in 1985. The film was a surprising success, opening up new opportunities for both Reubens and his charming alter ego. Widespread success. Following the success of Pee-Wee's Big Adventure, Pee-Wee Herman became a global sensation. The character's charming oddities, playful innocence, and flamboyant style resonated with audiences of all ages. With a hit movie under his belt, Reubens turned his attention to television. Pee-Wee's Playhouse launched on CBS in 1986, transforming the landscape of children's television. The show was an explosion of imagination, with an array of eccentric characters and everyday objects coming to life within the walls of Pee-Wee's eclectic home. It was a magnet for awards, racking up an impressive 22 Emmys during its 4-year run. As the face of the show, Pee-Wee Herman became a staple in American pop culture. He was a guest on talk shows, graced magazine covers, and even made appearances at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And through it all, Reubens ensured that Pee-Wee remained a beacon of joyful, childlike wonder. Controversial arrest. The seemingly unstoppable momentum of Reubens' career met an unexpected roadblock in 1991. An incident in Sarasota, Florida, led to his arrest on charges of indecent exposure in an adult movie theater. This episode sent shockwaves through the nation, shattering the public perception many had of the man behind the lovable character of Pee-Wee Herman. The aftermath of the arrest was swift and severe. Pee-Wee's Playhouse was abruptly pulled from CBS's lineup, with reruns also yanked from the schedule. The incident thrust Reubens out of the limelight and into a media frenzy. His decision to retreat from public view marked a challenging period in his personal life and professional career, but his love for performance persisted. Life and career post-arrest. The years following his arrest saw Reubens shying away from public scrutiny while working tirelessly to rehabilitate his career. His dedication bore fruit as he gradually resumed acting, occasionally under pseudonyms, in a diverse mix of film and television roles. He exhibited his knack for voice acting. He breathed life into animated characters in films like Disney's Hercules and Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This period showcased the broad scope of his talents as he stepped out from Pee-Wee's shadow. By 1999, Reubens was ready to re-enter the public eye, this time in a role far removed from his Pee-Wee persona. His performance in the superhero parody film Mystery Men earned positive reviews, marking a turning point in his career. In the early 2000s, he continued to diversify his portfolio, taking on memorable roles in shows like Reno 911 and in movies like Blow. But Pee-Wee Herman remained a part of his creative journey. In 2010, Reubens brought Pee-wee back to the stage with a Broadway adaptation of The Pee-Wee Herman Show. This successful revival paved the way for a new Pee-wee film, Pee-wee's Big Holiday, released on Netflix in 2016. Recent years. Reubens' more recent years saw him continuing to engage audiences with a variety of roles. His distinctive voice graced animated series like Family Guy and Robot Chicken. He embraced darker roles in popular TV series like The Blacklist and Gotham. While Reubens embraced these varied opportunities, he also kept the spirit of Pee-wee Herman alive. His efforts included collaborations on Pee-wee-themed merchandise, participating in fan events, and even considering a dark reboot of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Paul's final curtain call. On July 30th, 2023, the world bid a sorrowful goodbye to the enigmatic and ever-creative Paul Reubens. For 6 years, Reubens had been privately battling cancer, a struggle he had chosen to keep under wraps. His passing, announced via his official Instagram account, revealed this hidden battle to the world and sparked an outpouring of tributes and shared memories from across the Hollywood community and beyond. The statement on Reubens' Instagram account carried an apology from Reubens himself to his loyal followers, saying, quote, "Please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing the last 6 years. I have loved you all so much and enjoyed making art for you." Even in the face of personal adversity, Reubens remained the ever-thoughtful artist, acutely aware of the connection he held with his fans and the joy his performances brought to their lives. His passing was met with a wave of tributes from fellow artists and collaborators. Joe Manganiello, co-star in the 2016 movie Pee-wee's Big Holiday, remembered his friend fondly, praising his wit, submersive brilliance, and unmatched warmth. To Manganiello, Reubens was not just an artist, but an advocate, tirelessly championing the eccentric and the nonconformist, the, quote, weirdos who colored the world in their unique hues. Other tributes reflected the profound impact Reubens had on his peers. Bette Midler mourned the loss of an original actor and friend, while Jimmy Kimmel highlighted Reubens' genuine delight in spreading joy and silliness. Mark Hamill reciprocated the love Reubens had expressed for his fans, thanking the comedian for a lifetime of laughter. These heartfelt tributes serve as a poignant illustration of the deep and meaningful connections Reubens fostered throughout his life and career. His kind heart, radiant positivity, and unique comedic flair resonated not just with audiences worldwide, but also with those who had the pleasure of knowing and working with him. Through his creativity, Reubens etched himself into the tapestry of global pop culture, and though he may be gone, the impact of his work and the memories he created will continue to bring laughter and joy for generations. Now it's time to hear from you. What are your favorite memories of Reubens as Pee-wee Herman? Let us know in the comments section below.